Hello everybody! Welcome back to the Dark Souls Randomizer run. So on this episode we are going to go back to the Asylum and kill a boss. An optional boss. Although, as far as a randomizer run's concerned, you may not be all that optional. And also I'd just like to point out that this cat was sitting in utter silence for like 2 hours. But the moment I turn on the recording, she's like, I'm going to make all of the noise. So, let's go. Let's go. I said we might do Blighttown on this episode, but honestly, nobody wants to do Blighttown. If we could just get that stupid key in the asylum, that would be so good. Like, oh my god. Not having to go make my way reverse through Blighttown and into the depths, just finding all the items, trying to find that darn key. Oh my goodness. I mean, I've said this multiple times during the playthrough. We have a cheat sheet. It's somewhere. I don't actually remember where. This is the dad mask, just mindlessly staring. I don't know where it is, because I forgot. I figured out where it was, or what folder it was in, when we first started playing this, but that was like months ago when we first recorded the episode. So here we are, we're back at this horrible place. And these guys are yeah, they're incredibly dangerous, and you have to be really careful. Oh, I wanted to do the jump. Like, no, I wanted to do the jump. I mean, it still worked out, but I wanted to do this. So this is gonna be painful. This is gonna be really painful. We can't go straight ahead. I love how this works both ways. Like, when you get out of here, it's like, good job, go straight ahead. And when you come back, it's like, good job, go straight ahead. It's probably not intended for that, but it does work both ways. We're good. There's no chance he can stagger us. Do we actually have the key to get to the east part of this? I don't know. Let's see. Actually we do. So we do have the east key. Do we have to? I mean, I guess. We might as well, because once we... Oh, I never opened the door. I never opened the door. I should have done that, like, immediately. I forgot about him. But we should have, once we fight the boss in this area, I'm not gonna ever want to come back here. I believe the chain armor is a glitch. Like, when I'm picking up all this chainmail armor, I'm kind of reminded of something. But that's fine. That's fine. There's a Black Knight in here instead of the usual Torch Hollow. I was about to fight him with this shield, but that's a really bad idea because the crystal shield does not parry. It bashes. And which is incredibly rare because in this game, most shields, except great shields, they will parry. But the crystal shield is sort of like an exception to this, because it bashes. Also, there's completely something I forgot to mention, but we are on timer, technically speaking. I gotta get my laundry out of the washing machine, if you will. Now, it's not going to take us that long to do this area. It's so small. This is going to be a really short episode. Goodbye, Oscar. Sit yourself down. Ooh, onion armor. I like it. But, I just realized I'm saying, a lot again, and I do apologize for that. The boulder refresh. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure you can, do something cheeky to dodge that boulder as well. Or you could run up the stairs and have Oscar, like, just hit himself with a ball again. Not again, but, like, you can just, kind of knock him over. Well, that's the loser way to fight him. And by loser way to fight him, I mean probably the smartest way to do it. The other way where we did it, where we just kind of cheesed him through the wall, that's also a pretty good way. There's 2 of them now. Honestly, does not matter. But we're going to parry the spear one, because spears are relatively easier. I mean, you know, to be honest, that would have worked if it was Dark Souls 3, right? I haven't played Dark Souls 3 in, like, several months, so I've honestly got no excuse here. So normally, through here is the most important item in the game, which is a testament to how shitty Dark Souls' design is. Like, honestly, this item is so hidden and out of the way that it's like... And it's the most important item in the game. And the fact that it's so hard to get, you have to, like, backtrack in a way you don't think you can backtrack. Like, honestly, it makes the Dark Souls a shit game. Oh, hey, so that's what happens to Logan when you don't open the cage. Obviously, I was being sarcastic. What I was I said again. God damn it. That's my major hurdle as a Let's Player. If I ever go an entire video without saying, I want you guys to, like, tell me, and then I'll make a celebratory video. I said it again! I was referencing earlier the, the amazing, Dark Souls. Was it on Gerard's channel, or was it on Game Theory's channel? I can't remember. I'm name dropping, by the way. I do apologize. But essentially there was, I think it was like Dark Souls Defend It, that MatPat made, and Gerard was arguing that Dark Souls is a terrible, shitty game that had terrible design. Don't you dare. We're going down here. You're not following us. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. So it's only... Oh, my God. I'm so mad. And Gerard's... We're dead. We're not dead. Hey, the torch guy followed us down here. So Gerard was arguing that the rusted iron ring is the most important item in Dark Souls 1, which obviously, you know, if you've ever played Dark Souls 1, you know how hilariously laughable that statement is, because it's really only necessary. It's not even necessary in any part of the game. It can help in the Blighttown swamps, which, you know, most people learn how to get through rather easily, and it can help in the Sen's Fortress lower area with all the Titanite demons. But even then, it's not that bad. The Rusted Iron Ring is a completely irrelevant item, and it's so bad that they didn't include it in the other Dark Souls games. I can't vouch for 2, again, because I've only played... Wow, we really got this boy stuck in a loop, which is amazing for us. But, like, the Rusted Iron Ring is so bad that in a game like Dark Souls 3, where you have 4 ring slots, and it actually has an area where the Rusted Iron Ring would be very useful, in the Farron Swamps, they still didn't include it. Like, it's such a bad item that's pointless. It should not exist. And, like, it would be much more useful in Dark Souls 3 than it is in this game. And they didn't bother to include it because it's such a useless item. It doesn't have a reason to exist, and that video was just hilariously bad. And if you don't believe me that Gerard called the Rusted Iron Ring the most important item in the game, you can watch it. You can hunt that down. It is hilariously bad. Like, we've used the Rusted Iron Ring to fight the Hydra, I'm pretty sure, but, like, oh my goodness. That's just, it's so easy to do without. It was just mostly a quality of life change because we got it so early. Now, I suppose you could make the argument that because there's, like, the Hydra bosses, that the Rusted Iron Ring's tipped slightly in the favor of it being more useful in Dark Souls 1. But having an incredibly niche use that barely anybody goes to pick up because it's completely useless, like, once you've beaten Dark Souls through once, you never need to touch the Rusted Iron Ring again. Like, why am I running over here? We don't have to take pro. Wait, actually, we have Manus' soul, don't we? So we can trade it to Snuggly? I'm pretty sure Snuggly takes Manus' soul, but I can't remember what he gives you. I don't really care, because we're never gonna use it, and just giving souls when our build is like, I mean, our build isn't complete. But we can easily kill the remaining bosses in the game. Like, obviously, a build's not done until you hit, like, 120. That's the community agreed upon PvP level. But this is a PvE character. Hello, Snuggly. So I'm pretty sure we can just drop the, not that, we can just drop... Oh, I thought we got the Soul of Manus. Did we use it? I think we used the Soul of Manus for souls, didn't we? It's all coming back to me now. My bad, my bad. I was actually kind of interested to do some Snuggly trading, but honestly, it's not that good. So because this was an incredibly short episode where I just kind of bullied the starter area, we are going to go... how much more time do I have? How much more? About 30 minutes. I was walking into the wall, I apologize. So we are gonna go... There's not really... Where can we go? We've got to kill Sif. We've got Sif, the Four Kings, the Gaping Dragon, and the final boss. I don't know why you know what? I've decided just arbitrarily now. I'm not gonna hold spoilers back. I'm gonna hold spoilers back when I do the remastered playthrough on May the 25th. You bet your ass I'm going to be playing this game on launch, and I'm going to be recording, might even do a stream. I did a stream for Dark Souls 3. So we're just gonna go to the Sunlight Altar here. We do not have enough faith to use the Sunlight Altar. Man, this game is tearing me down over and over again. Alright, I hate to say it, but I can't think of anywhere else that we need to go besides Blighttown. Blighttown, that is... We can't, we didn't rest in the... I don't think we did. At least I can't remember what the bonfire is called. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Here we go. Daughter of Chaos. Now, I said that we only have the, we have Sif, Gaping Dragon, the... God, I always forget. Four Kings, and Gwyn, the final boss, to go. But there is an optional boss that we have not killed yet. And we're gonna see if we can't do that really quickly. We might... Now, I'm gonna feel really guilty about this, but we might run across Onion Bro in the swamp if he hasn't already died. He's trying to walk off. So, here we go, Gerard. I'm gonna use the most important item in the game to make this run slightly less annoying through the swamp. We don't need this anymore because we're not going to be doing PvP. We don't have any of the regular purple moths, so that'll have to do, but I really only need one. A big mistake that a lot of new players make is using the purple moths just, like, getting through the swamp. Like, if you just run through the swamp past all the enemies, if you dodge correctly, then you're not going to have a problem with having a low amount of moss. Like, at the most, you need 2. If you're not used to the enemies and how they work, and you're kind of scared. Also, we might run into Pyromancer Lady. I can't remember if we're actually going to go over to where Pyromancer Lady should be, and we're probably going to get poisoned in the process, so I do apologize. Something I just thought that would be kind of fun is unequipping our FAP ring and just kind of running around. Okay, so Pyromancer Lady is not here. We do not have a... I don't think we saved the dude in the depths, so it's actually kind of impossible for us to find her, because I'm pretty sure we have to find him first, free him from the barrel, and then we'll be good to find her. What if she sells the key? Then that's... I'm pretty sure the game is over. The game is lost. I don't think we can win after that point. Trying to see if Onion Bro is here. He's not here. He's probably dead somewhere. Because I believe you need to go down to Blighttown immediately to give him the moss. And then he will go to Lost Izalith. And wait, oh, he's right there. You know, we're just gonna kind of leave him over there, as much as I hate to say it. Because if we interact with him, then he is going to go to Lost Izalith, and he's going to die. So, there's no contest. If he could just sit in the swamp for the rest of the Age of Fire, that'd be great. So now we can pop the moss. See? Look at how little health we lost. It's that easy to get through Blighttown. Now you could say, oh, but you had the Rusted Iron Ring equipped. Well, that is true. Maybe Gerard is right after all. One area in the game that people don't really spend a lot of time in is the most important, is vital. You know, if the orange charred ring was hidden in the Undead Asylum, I'd say he has a fair point. But the orange charred ring is also, I don't think, necessary for beating the game. People have found a way to skip it, but it's kind of a convoluted skip. So I'm not gonna really hammer home that point. Let's just pop this. I think it's 10,000. Yep. Let's get another point in strength. We have 400 damage. So typically speaking, or technically speaking, now would be actually a fantastic place to stop for upgrading our weapon and armor, because we do 400 damage. 400 damage is fantastic. That is where you want to aim for damage. And I can't remember, there's a lot of illusory walls in this place. Now we failed to jump down into the stump. You can actually jump down from above. And actually we're gonna go back up. So we haven't... This area is a pain in the ass. Because there is an enemy in here that... Oh, I messed up. I'm still alive though. I almost killed myself. We're gonna probably... Like, I don't want to head back up because I'm on a time limit here. But honestly, if I go like 10 minutes over my time limit, it's not the end of the world. My clothes won't get moldy. Just 10 minutes. I've probably left them longer than that before. Irresponsibly. I know. Is that irresponsible? Yes, it is. But it's okay. Also, something to know. Oh, that was totally worth the 2 Estus flasks. Whee! Oh, man. Whee! Oh, come on. You're really gonna make me jump here? No, you're not. I almost did die there. I didn't need to take 2. So, as you can see, this goes down a long way. And the only enemy in this area are basilisks. Thankfully, we can one-shot them, but we're probably going to want to throw on our Curse Resist gear now that I think about it. The Demon Great Machete is an item that I never really use. Curse Resist 35, absolutely. We're already wearing the dingy gloves. Dingy boots, please. Dingy boots. Do we have them? Dingy, oh. I like it. I love it. We still cannot light roll? What is this nonsense? We're wearing Dad Mask and Fap Ring. Oh, by the way, the reason I call it Fap Ring, rather inappropriately, is because it's the Ring of Favor and Protection, so it's just kind of what the community's called it. What have I done? What have I absolutely done? You're not supposed to go this way. But I think we can jump down there and basically just skip to the bottom. Which, if that's true... Because I remember there's a ladder here. We're gonna skip a lot of items, but seeing as that we've found a spear, I don't entirely mind. There's still quite a lot to go, though. And I don't actually know if we'll be able to kill the Hydra on this episode. But what I do know is how we're going right now. There's probably going to be a really loud noise randomly that blares in your guys' ears. I failed the toggle! I am so sad, but not necessarily surprised. So, oh wow, that's amazing. That's a really fun weapon to use. So we could have dropped down over there and grabbed that item, but honestly, we're just trying to get down here as fast as possible. They should stop following us around the time we get to the bonfire. And by bonfire, I mean I can't remember. I haven't been in this area in a long time. I guess, if I was being cheeky, I could say that this playthrough was just to get myself reacquainted with Dark Souls again. So that when the remaster launches, I can act more professional, because it's fresh in my mind. The shadow of the basilisk is scaring the crap out of me, even though they're technically not down here. So, I think we want to drop down over here. And then roll down here. That was completely not worth it. And again, waste of time. And there's a basilisk. Let's run. Fun fact, when the game first launched, there were the basilisk's curse, which steals a percentage of your HP, and you have to go through great lengths to get yourself uncursed, was actually really insanely difficult and annoying to get yourself uncursed. So if you got cursed early on in the game, because basilisks are in the depths, an area we skipped entirely because we just didn't get the key from the Kappa Demon? Yes, the Kappa Demon. Because we didn't get the key from the Kappa Demon, we just kind of skipped that area entirely. I'm pretty sure that if we worked our way back from Blighttown, we could get there. So we're probably going to end up going to the depths and just completely stomping every enemy there. Which is kind of a shame, because the depths is a really fun area to go through, and you just have to be careful, because if you're careless, you'll fall into the basilisk trap and most likely get yourself cursed. It's avoidable if you're lucky and or know what you're doing. Oh, rare look at the full Hydra's body. Got about 23 minutes, but you could see when the Hydra was angled to the right there, you could kind of see the more interesting Hydra bits. Now it's kind of like each of the tails is like a snake-like body. It's pretty interesting if I do say so myself. Now, I don't really know what I'm doing here. They're getting really close. And I really hope that one of the mushroom boys doesn't come out from there and just beat the ever-living crap out of me, but it probably won't happen. So unlike the last Hydra fight, unlike the last Hydra fight, this one is a lot more annoying. Because there's not really... So let's just angle ourselves over here. Nice, alright. So this Hydra fight is probably... It has some easier components, but it's got some harder components. The easier component is that the Hydra is right up at the shore, so you don't have to get in the water, because you've got no maneuverability in the water. Like, if you get close to that edge, you're probably going to get knocked off, so I'm going to back up with him. You really just move forward to bait him into doing the melee attack, and then you wail on him. Once he starts doing it, you back up. But the harder part is that this Hydra is scaled up in stats-wise. So, oh, I did not commit to going after the Hydra, one of the heads. So, yeah, he's going to do the water attack, so let's just back up here. Get close to the shore, so we basically guarantee his next attack to be the lunge. And then we back it up. Oh, I didn't stay here. He can knock you off the ledge if you're too close, so I'm trying to be really careful here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Also, it's kind of more annoying, especially with this weapon. It's really annoying. Because these heads, they just go everywhere! Oh, I hate this sword. I hate this sword! I mean, as long as we don't get impatient, it's unlosable. I say that, but I'm missing every single time. This guy is the worst. Like, he's the absolute worst. Come on. Come on. Come on. Water attack? Okay. I'll take the top off. I mean, really, it doesn't matter, but you're always more comfortable with more Estus flasks. Oh, yeah, actually, is there... No, I'll save that. I'll show you guys in the next playthrough for the remaster. But this Hydra can actually jump. These things are surprisingly mobile. You wouldn't believe. So if I ran to the other side, actually I might run to the other side because this is getting very annoying to try to cut this guy's freaking head because of the grave. Okay, you know what? Watch, I'll show it to you if we survive the water barrage. Oh, that is not where we needed to go at all. Oh, hey, an item. Not at all what we needed, but I like it. Alright, so we're hiding over here. He can't get us, right? Well, that's what we think. Now, I'm pretty sure he might actually do, like, a bombing run. He or she, I don't know. I'm not an expert in Hydra anatomy. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, wait, what? No, they were doing it. Man, I want to show you guys something cool and we're on a timer. Okay, they might do it now. Let's go back. Let's go down to the shore. If we do it fast enough, we should be able to see them launch in the air. Now, they won't be able to hit us through the sand as much as they'd like to. I guess we'll walk along the shore until they jump. I don't usually make them jump, because I just typically kill them, but usually I have a weapon that can actually hit them over there. Oh, they're doing it. Okay. It's been a while since I saw that. I'm sorry. That's good. That's really good. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh jeez, we're gonna get killed by the clam. Our progress. Also, what are these giant skeleton things? You know what I mean? Like, what monster? They take no damage. They've got so much damage resistance. I'm scared. I'm scared. It should be fine. I will out-poison them? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no! No! Run, 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 please, god, no! Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm happy to see that again. So, as you can probably tell, those are skulls. They are spooky and edgy. They actually have a chance to drop, in the vanilla game anyways, the item that breaks curses. So, if you somehow still have a curse, or you got cursed recently, and you don't want to go to the Velka Boy and cure it, that's a good way to do it. You know, I did just realize something very important. Something that we might have to retreat and do. If this still is giving us a lot of trouble. Can I hit him? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. They can't kill me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I don't usually use bows in this game. They're much better in Dark Souls 3. They're actually much better in Dark Souls 3. In this game, they are much more of an afterthought, to the point where using a bow is considered a challenge run. But you know what? It was worth it. Thank you, Go. I appreciate it. Oh, that was worth my time. That was absolutely worth my time. How much time I got left, boys? I got 15 minutes, so I mean, we can probably, yeah, we're gonna go visit the Dragon Bro Covenant. Oh my god, what are the chances? That is actually the vanilla drop. You're supposed to get a dragon scale there. I'm genuinely curious on how that happened. We're out of Estus, but I mean, it's fine. The only other enemy are some mushroom boys, and I think there might be a basilisk or two, but they're localized in a small area, and they have pretty short aggro ranges. So as long as we don't overstay our welcome, we'll be fine. Now, a fun fact about this area. These are the world trees that are holding up the world. So technically speaking, the entire world is being held up by these trees. This is one of the coolest areas in the Souls games, just in general, because the world is literally being supported by these trees. They are necessary for I would assume this world's survival. Now, this part is, oh boy, kind of tricky. Due to how the area is textured, you can kind of see that there's just a steep fall off into the abyss, and that is absolutely terrifying. And also, we climbed down a world tree. So I think that's actually a really cool thing to note, is we were actively climbing down through a world tree and fighting its inhabitants. And I also think it's kind of cute that there are giant mushroom people in a giant tree, because, you know, you often see a lot of mushrooms growing on trees and stuff. Personally, I'm not a big mushroom boy. I never really have been. Like, if somebody's making, like, a fried portobello mushroom or something, and they're like, hey, you want some fried mushroom? I'll be like, I guess, but honestly, if I'm at the store and I'm, like, buying something and I see mushrooms, I'm like, nah, not at all. Not at all interested. Like, I would never go out of my way to pick mushrooms for myself to just, like, eat. Like, if you like mushrooms, more power to you. But they are just not for me. So I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, there's a basilisk over there. Do we have the zoomy views? I don't think we do. The zoomy views are, like, one of the best items in the game. And no, we don't have them, which is a shame. But there's a basilisk over there. You can see that orange thing. He kind of blends into the tree a bit, but I mean, we're probably gonna go in there on the next episode and just grab those items, because I think there's a couple items in there. But right now, our priority is to visit the Dragon Bro Covenant. We're a Gravelord servant, so I guess we could join the Dragon Bros and see what we get instead of the Dragon Headstone. Now, unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately. Well, no, I should say unfortunately. The Dragon Bro Covenant is not that great. Like, they are, I believe, a way to get a lot of dragon scales, which is impressive as all hell. But dragon weapons have incredibly niche purposes. So, okay, by the way, some guy took away the fur from this boy. And it was absolutely terrifying. I think it was Crestfallen. Wait, what was that? Oh, yeah, Prey to the Everlasting Dragon. So we're going to enter the Covenant, see what he gives us. We got an achievement for it. That's cool. I guess I never joined them on this run because they're not that great. They gave us the Xanos Waistcloth instead of a Dragon Head Scale, which is kind of a shame because it'd be neat to see what we get. Oh my goodness. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to worry about this boy being mad. He doesn't kick you out of the Covenant or anything. He's actually really cool with you cutting off his tail. So, and normally, you get an amazing... I'm not gonna say amazing. Like I said, the dragon weapons all have incredibly niche uses that are... I mean, you can use them. We got a dragon weapon, actually, fairly recently, the Dragon King Great Axe. It's one of the more interesting ones. It's from the Gaping Dragon in the Depths. You have to cut off that boy's tail to get this axe. And so I want to point out something about the dragon weapons, and I'm going to hammer this point home in like every episode of the remastered version, is dragon weapons do not scale, which is why they're typically really bad, unless you want to use them for their niche purpose. So for instance, the Dragon King Great Axe, what that does is it does a massive AoE attack, but it basically shatters the weapon. So you have to have like a repair spell or repair powder on you, or the weapon box at the bonfire to repair your stuff. The Drake Sword is something, oh boy, I cannot wait to talk about that. I'm pretty sure every Dark Souls YouTuber playing the remastered version will just kind of hammer that home. I'll be no different. The Drake Sword is a trap, and you should not use it if you're new to this game. But anyways, I have been Webweaver, you guys have been awesome, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.